So upon completing the reproducing of the code shown in the video, now next step is you need to do some creative work. So I call it creative work requirements as follows. So after reproducing the same code as shown in the video, you should add more code. It's a non-trivial code by yourself in the related topics. So exercise one, I'm talking about Java concepts of classes. So it should be something related to the Java concept of a class. So you cannot do just any arbitrary things. So something related with the current topic of the exercise, add more. So in doing so, you are encouraged to study more about the present topic so as to confirm and broaden your understanding about the topic. With the lecture video, I cannot cover everything, so you are encouraged to do more search and the study for the given topic. You can easily do by web search, so you don't have to buy another book for that. There are lots of information available. So through those materials, or even you can find the good YouTube videos as well. So through that, just study more about that, and then do something, add something that is working with the videos. So that's something you need to do as a creative work requirement. So if possible, create a new file or class for your creative work. That is, try to minimize adding your work in the existing files in the middle of the code and the like, so that I can clearly see your creative work in a separate part of the source code and like. Your own edited code should produce some visible display on the graphics display. So all the exercises from the first one, as you know now, the results are displayed on the graphic user interface. So you should do the same thing. So when you run the program, you should show some graphics like buttons or additional outputs on the graphic display and so on. So it is not counted as the additional work if the edited code does not produce any result on the graphic screen, like you are doing just a system without the println and the printing some bunch of a result on the console is not accepted as a result of a created work. Then you may wonder how you can find the creative work. So here is some tips to find the creative work. Just assume something like this situation you have. Upon understanding the given topic of the lesson, you need to explain or teach the same topic to your friend using an example of the program. However, you are not allowed to use the same example in the video. So create your own examples to explain or teach the topic to others. Then that would be a good tip to find how you may do some creative work. And then why should you do the creative work? Why? The creative work is what humans can do better than artificial intelligence. Uh, Now you already have some artificial intelligence that produces a programming code given all the specific requirements of input and output, then write the code. Then even at this moment, the artificial intelligence can do that. So if you just think a programmer is writing code once the requirements are provided, then you are actually competing with the AI. So I don't want you to compete with the AI in your future careers. So it is important to do something that humans can do better than AI. That is a creative work. So through the exercises, you need to develop a habit of doing some creative work by breaking the boundaries of given conditions and the like. So through this exercise, so I want you to develop some habit of doing creative work.